on the Jersey side at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the New York Giants. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start, and off we go from East Rutherford. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Rams offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
Going back and looking at last week's tape, just a little too up and down for my liking. It's hard to win consistently in the NFL, Mike, with your quarterback having good plays, bad plays, good weeks, bad weeks. You want to just level all of that out. Maybe you lose some of the highs, but you prevent some of the lows. And when he was good, he was really good. But when he was bad, those are the back-breaking plays that really are hard to overcome if you want to win consistently in this league.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Brian Burns getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year. Not the sharpest of starts on offense. Here an early 3rd and long. He'll drop to throw. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. So 4th down, the Rams will send out Ethan Evans to punt as this drive quickly stalled out. So he's on to punt it away. This fielded inside the 35. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Giants offense making their way out for the first time. They're led out by the first-round pick in 2025 out of Ole Miss. It's Jackson Dart.
It's not often that you can win by multiple scores in the NFL, so you got to imagine they're coming into this week's game with a lot of confidence. They were able to put together a pretty well-rounded performance in all 3 phases last week. So, again, can they build off that? Can they continue to grow as an entire team? Because offense, defense, and solid contribution from their special teams, they showed last week, and going forward, this is going to be a hard team to beat.
What a way to start this drive. A second big play. This one for 22. To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. That's into the hands of Xavier Gibson. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And he'll get a hold up, and he got what he needed. It is first and goal coming up.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be second and goal.
At the Rams' 3-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Duck. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. Touchdown number 9 for the year. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Giants will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, this is Blake Corum. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Puka Nacua and this Rams offense come back onto the field. He's put together some kind of campaign. Currently second in the NFL in touchdown receptions amongst wideouts. Right away, they'll set up to throw. To the left side, and Adams has it.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
From the 34-yard line, here's second and 6. He'll look to throw. Right back to Adams. He's got it again. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, the Rams.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Oh! And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Rams.
First carry here for Kyron Williams. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. It's a big-time play by a really good player.
And it's going to be first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
Rams, first down. First and goal, Los Angeles.
They'll run. It's Williams. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all. Here now, second down and goal.
Leads to second and goal.
That is Ferguson in motion. Now this time, they'll look to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Now they'll set up to throw.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25. Giants offense ready to take over for their second possession. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 14 on the pickup. That's good for a Giants 1st down.
And the Giants 1st down.
Out of the shotgun. It's Dart. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Open man. That's Gibson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Throwing is Dart. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he'll be taken down with the 1st down as time will run out on this opening quarter. Giants football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. Throwing again, Dart. That's deep for the back of the end zone. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
To 2nd and 10.
To the air again goes Dart. Now a screen set up for Tracy. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Dart gonna throw it again. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
To the air once more is Dart. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Here's Dart. And this will be knocked down. Incomplete. Penalty flag down in the backfield. Usually a sign of a hold.
That penalty is declined.
On for the field goal now. It's Brandon Aubrey. Spotted at the 35. This a 45-yard attempt. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Giants go out to a 10-3 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. You see Sean McVay, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Rams. His team heading back onto the field. Just the lone field goal for them so far. Down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll get that complete to Dontavian Wicks. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 30-yard line.
Now it's Williams. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Rams, 1st down. A gain of 5.
They'll go again here with Williams. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
7-yard run. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to throw. Open is the tight end, Terrence Ferguson. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. A couple of 1st downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10.
1st down.
On the give, it's Williams. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Looking for his tight end there, but let him too far. Incompletion. He was looking for Terrence Ferguson, the tight end. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
6 yards to go.
They'll look to throw. He gets this complete, finding Adams. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That pass play good for 22. 1st down, L.A.
26-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Contrary to what all of the fans at home think, I don't have rooting interest in any of these games. But as you know, when it comes to tight ends, there's no bigger fan than this guy right here. I want to see them be able to connect, especially on those big plays downfield.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. That's Bobby Okereke there for the stop.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
3rd, they need 8. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Got his man at the 6. And he's in. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, Rams. 1st touchdown of the game for the man who leads the NFL in TD grabs.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
All level at 10 as this one's kicked off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Giants offense ready to take over possession of the football. With a solid start so far. Touchdown and a field goal on their first 2 possessions. On 1st and 10, here is Dart. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete.
This is something they teach defensive linemen, Mike, that, of course, we want to get to the quarterback and pressure and hit him and ultimately sack him. But if you don't think you're going to get there, when his hand comes off the ball, your hands go up. Get in that throwing lane, get a deflection, and he's able to force the incomplete.
Third and short. Here's Dart. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. So on fourth down, out is Jamie Gillen to punt for the Giants. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Puka Nacua and this Rams offense come back onto the field. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's complete to the rookie from Texas A&M. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it will wind up being a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Open man, downfield, it is Adams. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
4-yard gain on the play. First down, Rams.
Here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. He's got it inside the 5. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, L.A. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. Pass's kick is good. And the Rams go up by 7. It is now 17-10.
Giants 10.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Emir Smith-Marset now to return it. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. That's complete to the tight end, Theo Johnson. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. Out of shotgun, it's Dart. Right back to Johnson. He's got it again. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Another catch on the drive. This one for 13 yards and another first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now Dart. That's going to be caught by Darius Slayton. And he will score. Darius Slayton. Touchdown, New York. Now Aubrey for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Giants will come back to tie things at 17. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This taken at the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Rams offense getting set to get back to work. They'll start out first down and 10. Drive begins with a run by Williams. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Second down and 8. Throwing now from the gun. That is into the hands of Wicks. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball,
and they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. Here's Ethan Evans now as he's on to punt for the second time. This brought in out past the 20. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Now a short one, caught by the tight end, Johnson. Now a timeout signal for him, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Dart going to throw here on second down. He'll look underneath here for Tracy. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. They'll spot this at their own 48, meaning this is a 62-yard attempt. That one's on target, and it is good! From the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL
Our look at the
history.
NFL starts now. In Charlotte, the Panthers at home to take on the Detroit Lions.
Three points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2. Kicks off. On the return, it's Smith-Marset. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Giants offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And you better choose wisely. That's my heart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He'll get this complete to Gibson. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is. Fourth down. That's fielded at about the 18. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Puka Nacua and this Rams offense come back onto the field. He's caught a touchdown pass already in this game. As you get a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown receptions to this point in the season. And boy, tough to bring down there, fighting forward for a gain of 7.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 2. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by their rookie first-round pick. And a solid return as he gets it up past the 45-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
On the ground, here's Tracy. And they'll take this down inside the 35. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
And the Giants, 1st down. 1st and 10.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. Open man. That's Gibson. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup of 5.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal. Singleton will score. Touchdown. He-Man.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
On the return, here comes Corum. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here come the Rams as their offense drops back onto the field. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with 1st down. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official, who was right there. Not the most accurate pass. It's incomplete, and it's second down. They'll throw out of the gun. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down. The Rams punting unit coming out. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. This returnable from inside his own 40. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Giants offense ready to get back to work. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. It's Tracy. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. On play action, it is Dart. This one batted away. It's incomplete. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. 3rd and long. Looking to throw. It's Dart. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And that is incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to 4th down. And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line. Rams offense ready to take over once more. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. So, from the 37, here's 2nd down and 5. The motion man is Nakua. It's another run here for Williams. And he gets this up close to the 40. Javon Holland up to make the tackle.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution.
And now, will you look at this? It's a fake. Oh, what a mess here. It is intercepted. Picked off by Deontay Banks.
Oh, and they brought the heat trying to block the punt. But without the open target he was relying on, the punter turned quarterback has nowhere to go with the ball. That pressure helped create a sense of panic and led to a throw right towards that defender.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
To the air on 2nd down. Dart. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And will bring up 3rd down. Dart. Open man left side. He's got it. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
Dart going to throw it again. He's got his man. That's Slayton. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Kinchin.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Like, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Kyron Williams. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. That is Ferguson in motion. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Open man, right side. He's got it. Inside the 20. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the 4th quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Giants offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Here's Dart. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And the Rams are going to take over just shy of midfield.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they have a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's hauled in on the left by Nakula. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
And the Rams, 1st down.
Now, faking the give. Throw left side, caught by Ferguson. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. The motion man is Nakua. Throw over the middle, brought in by Adams. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
That's another Rams first down.
Back to the air one more time. That one, take it in. Touchdown, Rams. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. The extra point by Bass is good. And the Rams have taken a 4-point advantage.
27.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Safe kick taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Giants offense ready to see what they can do. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Now it's Tracy looking to run, and he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. We have an injured player for the Rams on the field. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Out of shotgun. It's Dart. Throw left side. That's Johnson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 22.
That has play good for 22. 1st down, Giants.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Pass pulled in by Tracy. And he's close to another 1st down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
Complete to Tyrone Tracy.
They'll run with Tracy. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
We'll swing this out wide to Tracy. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7.
He's out of bounds at the 11-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
A carry here for Tracy. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations. The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
They'll try to run. And he's going to have the Giants' 1st down. Oh, they took a chance there on 4th and 1, but it's a gain of 3. And a new set of downs.
And the decision to go for it on 4th is short. It's a lot easier, Mike, when you take a look in that huddle and you see the big guys up front. I mean, their ability to continue to win at the point of attack. We've seen it all game long, and when that's the case, you don't need to overthink it. Turn around, hand it to your back, fresh set of downs. You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to 3rd and goal. He'll try to throw it, and here's Dart. It is brought in the end zone. Darius Slayton. Touchdown, Giants. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. incomplete. Good with the extra point. And the Giants go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3.
31.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So here are the Rams, down 34-31. 2:21 time remaining. Their losing streak in danger of continuing as they come up on first down.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
That is Ferguson in motion. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports. After this, they'll come up for 2nd and 9. They'll drop to throw. That is caught! Still going! And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score! 72 yards. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Timer pass for the extra point.
Pass is kicked. Is good. And the Rams have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. On the return, it's Smith-Marset. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's first down. The Giants offense. And their running back set to go once more. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 2 nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
Giants, first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. Open man is the tight end, Thomas Fidone.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. That's taken in, and they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 35 seconds to go. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. To the air once more is Dart. Who else? Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Rams come up with the recovery.
And there is the backbreaker, Mike. The one thing you can't have late in the ball game is a turnover. You're ready, you're up against the wall. You know you need a late score here to come back from behind, and let's give credit to this defense. They know they were a stop away from victory, and after forcing that late turnover,